the time Duke Ellington was born, the music was mostly seen in rag music, work songs, and classical music. Rag music, or ragtime, was frequently known as bar music. Characterized by its shuffle rhythm, ragtime is often played in a honky-tonk piano. These were happy melodies said to be white music played in an Afro-American way. Rag is perhaps the beginning of the fusion that will give rise to jazz itself. New black rhythms combined with the Academy of European music. On one hand, black people, plantations, and slavery produced the so-called work songs. These were songs that slaves sang all day long just as a simple way of entertaining and releasing the pressure, sadness, and lack of hope. These will directly be reflected in the blues and jazz later on. On the other hand, classical music brought to the academical part to this new mixture of jazz. Melodies and theory were taken by people like Gershwin and changed into a primitive form of jazz. Duke Ellington was perhaps one of the greatest jazz musicians of all time. His real name was Edward Kennedy Ellington, but his nickname was given because of his father being the butler of a very wealthy family, and because of the style he had when playing the piano. He was born in Washington, D.C. in 1899. His mother played the piano as well, and he began to take lessons when he was about 7 years old. Around 1917, he began gaining reputation as a pianist around the city. 1 year later, he marries Edna Thompson. Around 23, he goes to New York, gaining experience and recognition as a band leader. Soon, his career starts growing very fast, full of success and with little difficulties, such as his damaged relationship with Edna. His constant recordings gave him the plenty of awards throughout a career that lasted till the decade of the 50s. In 1974, he dies because of a lung cancer. His legacy lingers on. Ellington took all these elements and produced swing. Swing as a style, swing as a dance, and swing as a mood. After the war, swing was a perfect solution to cheer up a little and avoid problems. Ellington was as well a pioneer in things as big bands. Many people made up a group of different instruments such as a trumpet, the sax, the violins, the drums, the piano, and the bass. Ellington's job was not only to compose and play, but also to arrange existing pieces and made the big bands able to play them in different and appealing ways. High-quality musicians passed through Ellington's orchestra, and he helped them become important musicians in the industry. With some of the greatest hits such as Sad and Dull, Take the A Train, and It Don't Mean a Thing, one of the greatest contributions is perhaps the creation of a jungle style. Even nowadays, every jam may start with one or two standards, just like Sad and Dull. However, this is not the only evidence of the influence that Ellington has. His understanding of harmony influenced other great jazz players of all time such as Charlie Parker, John Coltrane, Dizzy Gillespie, or Count Basie. This is why new movements as bebop or free jazz were highly influenced by swing and Ellington.
Piano sound in Duke's place. Saxes do their tricks in Duke's place. Fellas swing their chicks in Duke's place. Come on, get your kicks in Duke's place. Take it, Duke.